Welcome to the Trail Connection, where we'll connect one person with a different trail. Here's your host, John Suter. Hello. Welcome everybody in TV land. I am John Sutter Jr. I'm your host for the Trail Connection, where we'll find one lucky contestant the right trail to head west. So here's how it's going to work. The contestant is going to come up and ask a series of questions to each of our trails to find which one they connect with the best. So here's our contestant. Come on down.
Hey there, how are you doing today?
I'm doing just great. Tell us your name and a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Manny F. Destiny here. I was born in the mid to early 1800s from John O'Sullivan, and, one of my purposes in life is to go from sea to shining sea.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yes, I believe it's one of my God-given rights to conquer the West through any way, through war, through trade, through treaty, any of those.
Sounds like you're really excited about some expansion.
Oh, very much so.
All right, so let's go ahead and meet our three trails. I'm trail number 1.
I'm trail number 2.
I'm trail number 3. Well, it seems like you got your work cut out for you trying to figure out which way you're going to go west. I heard you have some questions for our contestants. Why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes. Contestant number 1, tell us a little about yourself.
Well, sir, I started out in Independence, Missouri, about 800 miles down to the end. I'm one of the oldest trails among us three that are here today. I was mostly used for fur trading. Eventually, people started using me to migrate west. If you choose me, at the end, I have a huge fort, stockpiles of supplies and repairs, and protection from Native Americans. So if you choose me, you're on the right track.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Contestant trail number 2, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, let me tell you about myself. I, too, come from Independence, Missouri here. And, from Independence all the way to the Pacific coast, I'm 2,000 miles, man. Yeah. But once I get a little rocky, I do split into two to the Pacific Northwest, or you could go to the Pacific Southwest coast. That's a little bit about me.
Very interesting.
Well.
Trail number 3, you tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm much different than those other two trails. I started out in Nauvoo, Illinois. Traveled 1,300 miles to a beautiful Salt Lake out in the west. Well, I thought your work was cut out for you beforehand, but that seems like some pretty good trails.
Absolutely.
All right.
Let's figure this out.
Let's
Let's
go
ask
for
a few more. Trail number 1, what is your purpose for going west?
Well, I was mostly used for trade for a different country, mainly for Mexico. The end of my trail stops at the Spanish capital. I was also used by the U.S. Army. That's when I'll talk about that fort later on. And that's pretty much my purpose. So if you choose me, you need it for trade purposes and if you're in the U.S. Army. That's a good answer.
Good answer.
Good answer, yeah.
Good answer. Trail number 2, how about you? What is your purpose for going west?
Purpose? Purpose? I mean, I've got all kinds of purposes. I mean, to make new beginnings, to find a new life for myself. But I'll tell you what, purpose, this is bling bling got on me. Yeah, you know me. I got a little gold, if you ask me. That's my purpose.
Well, that's a 2-for-1 on that one.
I agree.
Man.
I agree. So let's hear from contestant trail number 3. What is your purpose for going west?
My purpose? Well, my purpose was to have religious freedom. Stay away from all these people that did not like the religion that I had. That was my purpose. All right. Well, it seems like we're starting. Are you having an idea who you want to get?
I think we're narrowing it down a little bit.
Okay, good. Is there any trail that's out there right now that's kind of making you feel good about going west?
I don't know. Maybe the trail number 1, trail number 2, but trail number 3 is right there too.
All right, it seems like it's any trails game so far. So let's go ahead and get to our third and final question.
I think this question will narrow it down for me. Trail number 1, could you keep me safe?
No. I already talked about how I have a great fort at the end of my trail. Offers you protection from Native Americans, can give you supplies. Me being the oldest trail as well, people have settlements all throughout my trail. So if you need a quick place to stop, maybe a bite to eat, you have tons of hospitality if you choose me as your trail. Okay, all right. That's good.
Trail number 2, same question. Can you keep me safe?
I mean, look at these arms. You don't think I could keep you safe? Oh, I could keep you safe. You know me. All you gotta do is just listen. Follow the trail. I mean, I know we got a bad reputation. Donner Party, their fault. I didn't listen, started too late. Then I tried to do a shortcut, get lost. Donner, we started eating people. That's not me, bro. Listen, I'll keep you safe. You just follow the trail. Yeah.
Okay, a little bit,
Maybe,
yeah.
maybe. And final question to trail number 3. Could you keep me safe?
Could I keep you safe?
I mean, yeah, I could keep you safe, but I will let you know, the other two didn't tell you this, but 1 in 10 people died while on the trail. So that's on you, not on me. That's on you. And also you hear this thing about cholera. Now listen, I had nothing to do with that. Okay? Just like Trail number 2. He had nothing to do with the Donner Party. I had nothing to do about cholera. You stay in the unsanitary places, that's what's going to happen to you. Okay? You're going to shrivel up, turn blue, and that's how it's going to happen. All right? But I'll promise you one thing. I will try. I'll try. Well, there's our answers for all 3 of these questions. It seems like it's still neck and neck. Okay? We're going to give you some time to think about this, and we're going to head to commercial break. Today's episode is brought to you by the Conestoga Wagon. Conestoga Wagons, when you have a large family and you need to get across to the west. And we're back. So Manny F. Destiny's had some time to think about which trail he wants to go west. Have you made a decision?
I think I have. It's sort of close. It's neck to neck on a few of them. I'm having a difficult time.
All right, well, let's make it a little bit easier. Which trail would you eliminate right now?
I appreciate all of the answers, but I'm just not feeling it for trail number 3.
All right, trail number 3. Tell us who you are. Well, since I'm eliminated, I'm the Mormon Trail. Starting in Nauvoo, Illinois, stopped in Salt Lake City, Utah, where Brigham Young and others founded that town and the Church of Latter-day Saints. See y'all later. All right, that was the Mormon Trail. So we have that one eliminated. Good trail.
Good trail.
Down to Utah, Salt Lake City, right?
Yes.
So we have that there. All right, so now we're between trail number 1 and number 2.
Well, I fancy both of them, but I believe I'm going to have to go with trail number 2.
All right, trail number 2 is our winner. Let's figure out who trail number 2 is.
Yeah. I am the Oregon, California Trail, man, and you have chose to come with me along my trail. Yeah, 2,000 miles, Independence, and get to the Rocky Mountains, and I will split, right? I can go up north and to the Oregon country, make a new name for myself, or I can go the South Branch, and we can go to the California Trail, just like those 49ers did, and get that bling bling. Woo! Come along. It's gonna be fun.
All right, so you get to travel down the Oregon Trail. How do you feel about that?
I feel excited. I'm excited to take this trail to the sea to shining sea, all the way to Oregon country. I'm
awesome.
excited.
Well, we have one more trail we haven't figured out yet. So the one that you eliminated was trail number 1. Let's see who that was.
Okay.
Well, I can't say I'm not disappointed, but I'm the Santa Fe Trail. I'm the oldest trail out of all 3. Started in Independence, Missouri, 800 miles, down to Santa Fe, which was the Spanish capital at that time. I hope you find your way west. It's going to be a tough one. All right, so that was the Santa Fe Trail, a little bit older trail, but it seems like they were neck and neck the whole time.
And I feel like I've made a really good connection with trail number 2. They were all great contestants, but trail number 2 is the way.
Awesome. Well, that is Oregon Trail. It's going to be a long one, about 2,000 miles.
Wow.
So I hope you're ready to travel down that trail.
Absolutely. I'm excited to go from sea to shining sea.
Awesome. We'll see you there on the West Coast. For everyone here on Trail Connection, I'm John Suter. I'll see you all later. The Trail Connection was filmed in front of a live studio audience. Thank you for joining us for WFSMS, signing off.